Hey there, traders. This is James from Alpha Shark Trading here to talk about an awesome setup that hit the tape today in LUV. So you can see LUV chart here on the 5-minute bar. Really strong looking move. By the end of the day, we were up over 3.58%. And this is all on the back of the news that Warren Buffett has taken a large stakes in a smattering of different airline names, but LUV was one of them. If we take a look at how the stock traded after these calls hit, a trader came in this morning and bought the Fed 57 calls for 35 cents. These essentially act as weekly options, as this week is Feb expiry, and 35 cents is what they paid for these when the stock was 56.46. You can see it traded as high as 58.06. So we can take a look and see where these calls closed. Well, the calls closed 55 at 75, marking 65 cents. So fantastic return for this trader on the close. But we also know that they traded higher than that during the course of the session with that big move to the upside. We can actually see that at the highs of the session, these Feb calls traded as high as $1.10. A humongous move from 35 cents. That's better than a triple over the course of a couple of hours here in LUV, and a fantastic example of how unusual options activity can point traders to some really interesting day trade setups, right? Really nice looking chart setup here. Stock was above the cloud. They came in and bought calls shortly after the open. We take out the highs, the calls more than triple in value. Great example of why we care about and focus on unusual options activity. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your evening, and as always, happy trading.